My name is Ashish Kumar. I am an assistant professor, Department of Computer Science Engineering, Akgec, Engineering College, Ghaziabad. My subject is Artificial Intelligence. Subject code is KCS071. This is my fourth lecture. In that lecture, I have to discuss some points and layout either. So first in this lecture, I've discussed first is A star search algorithm and difference between A star and US star algorithms. Third point here discuss about information extraction, and fourth point is discuss about here natural language processing NLP. In exam point of view, A star search is a very important techniques for searching technique. It is a heuristic search. It is also called the heuristic searching technique. That means in a heuristic searching technique, in that case, information is available regarding your path, but it is also called a informed search technique. So here I have to discuss A star search algorithm. So here's some definition here mentioned. A star search, what is the A star search? A star search find the basically shortest path between 2 points by efficiently exploring possible routes. That means a start node and goal node. Both node connectivity, minimum path connectivity is finding through the A star search algorithms. So it is also called the optimal, it is provide the optimal solution. Most time it is called the assembled solution. It uses the heuristic to estimate the distance to the goal and priorities path that's the most promising. Overview. A widely used path finding and graph traversal algorithm known for it already known for its efficiency and accuracy finding the shortest path between 2 points. Efficiency and accuracy excel in finding the shortest path due to its informed search technique. Already I've said that it is a heuristic search technique, or it is also called the informed search techniques. Basically, previous section I have to already discuss about the uninformed search, just as BFS and DFS, but it is a part of informed search. And informed search, in a case of informed search, A star searching algorithm techniques with a very important searching technique in exam point of view. And in that technique, how to solve the problem from start node to move on goal node in minimum using path. Next, what application related to the A star search techniques? So some major application are here mentioned. Robotics. In a case of the robotics, you have to use the A star search technique. A star search technique basically provide the information provide the shortest path. As it is games, you all of you know that related to your games. Suppose you play a chess. You know about the board. You know about the player. You know about the movements. Everything is knowing. Then you have to decide the how to solve the how to move on the exact location and how to move start node to final node. As it is maps, Google Maps, it is also provide the start nodes to goal nodes, navigation systems, resource planning. It is all application related to your start nodes to goal nodes. All of you know, if in case of you book any Ola Uber cabs, you just put on start location and end location. That means start location and end location, and then it is a move on the right location from start nodes. So through the maps you move on. Next is navigation. Navigation is always time provide the shortest path from start nodes to goal node. As it is said, so resource planning, it is all are related to your A star searching techniques. Key concept here. Key concept is the heuristic function. Already say that it is the heuristic searching techniques. So it is a main function. It is a heuristic function. A heuristic function often denoted as a H. Basically, A star search techniques. It is a depend upon the H factor. That means you say that suppose HN and GN also say that it's related to heuristic value, and G is the node, start node to next node actual cost. It is also called the start node to next actual cost. So I have to discuss other slide. Hn, what is the Hn, what is the Gn, and what is the function of n. So here H is estimating the cost of reaching the goal from a given node. So I already say that it is the heuristic node, and heuristic node value, it is the provide the actual cost from start node to goal node. So here in a slide already mentioned the goal from the given node, it provide an informed way to guess the remaining distance to the goal. Importance in prioritization. The heuristic function play a crucial role in prioritizing which nodes to explore during the search. By estimating the distance to the goal, it guides the algorithm towards more promising path. Penalties: avoiding unnecessary exploration of the less-like paths. So is the most important part here mentioned. Importance the prioritization. Prioritization matlab that means ki which path follow only important paths. Just you say that the only important paths you have to follow, and the less important part you are discarded. Impact on the search speed. A good heuristic searching function can significantly speed the search process by effectively guiding the exploration towards the goal. It helps reduce the number of nodes that need to be examined. Thus can be particularly important in the large of complex search spaces where exhaustive exploration and computational expensive. It is a mention of the every point so related to the complexity. Cost function, here also the cost function. Cost function, that means already a previous slide I have mentioned here Hn plus n Gn. So here already discussed Hn, Gn plus Hn. Gn, here Gn basically that cost related to the start node to next near node. That is also called the actual number of node movement cost, and Hn is the heuristic cost from that nodes, that means n nodes move from the goal nodes. It is a heuristic value, and adding both value, we have to find the start to goal node values. So it is related to the Fn function here, related to the Fn function. So here for cost function definition here mentioned. So the cost function often denoted as a G determines the cost of moving from one node to another. This cost can be represented various factors such as distance, time of energy depending on the specific problem. Combination with heuristic, the cost function combined with the heuristic function to calculate the total cost of path. The total cost of path often denoted F, typically calculated as already say that Fn, it is the total cost from start node to goal node. Here already described what is the Fn and what is the Gn and what is the Hn. So here already mentioned Fn is the total cost of the path through from node n. Node n, it is the next node. Next node, that means it is a start node and it is the next node and it is the goal node. Okay. So, and Hn is the heuristic estimated of the cost from node n to the goal node. That means which value from movement from n node to g node, it is called the statistic estimated of the cost node. Yes. So I have to move. Oh, here I have taken one example related to the A star heuristic search. In that figure, S is your start node. Okay, and G is your goal node, and N is the near first node that to reach from start to next node movements. Okay. So here movement from S to N, it is denoted from the Gn, and that is denoted from the here X, and Gn to move from G is the my goal node. Okay, so goal node is my final destination and S is my start destination. Basically my work is related to the start node to goal node, and N node is the immediator. That middle node, that means say that the keep passing from N node, I have to reaching from the goal node. Okay, so my exact value first Sn to N is denoted to Gn, and Gn and N to G, it is my heuristic value Hn. Okay, so here Fn Gn cost is X and Hn cost is Z. So total cost is Fn is equal to X plus Z. To X plus Z is my total cost from reaching from the start node to goal node. So to reach from S to N, then Gn to actual cost from S to N, it's a cost which take as intermediate node N, and Hn is the estimation cost from the node N to the goal node. Okay. So here I have to take one example, is a most important example for exam purpose point of view. So in that example, in every nodes have given heuristic value. Heuristic value, that means S here given, S heuristic value is 14, A heuristic value is equal to 12, and D heuristic value is 11, B heuristic value is 11, E heuristic value is 6, and all node heuristic value are given here. So heuristic value, that means S is equal to 14, in that means 14 is the cost from start to goal node, and here A is equal to 12, that value is related to reaching the goal cost. That means through a node we have to reach the goal node in 12 value cost. So here one example here personally given. So that example discussed here. So first in that example, every path, every edges value is given, and every node heuristic value is given there. So S is the my start node, and G is the my goal node. Okay, S value already I have discussed. S value is 14. S value is 14. So initially is that function. In that function, Fs is equal to Gn plus Hn. How to find the total cost? Using the function Fn is equal to Gn plus Hn, you have to find the total cost from start node to goal node. So Fs is equal to, using a start node value is 0, and that means Gn value is 0 and heuristic value is 14. That means if using only start node to goal node value is given 14. Okay, hear me? And I have already decided to A stat provide the shortest path distance between start node to goal node. Okay, so start node to goal node. Then I have to decide where I have to move S2 through S. Two path is divided. One path is S2A, and another path is S2B. Okay. Through S2A path, we have to move from start node to goal node. Value cost is 16 and S2B value cost is 14. So you say that which path is follow? So already say that is the provide the minimum cost value. So I have to follow S2B path. S2B path is cost is minimum. When you go S2B and B already divided into two paths, B to C and B to E. Okay, B2C and B2E. So here I have to discuss. Here I have to discuss B2, B2, sorry, just a minute. Here I have to discuss function S2B and B2E, and another is S2B and B2C. Its value is 16 and 17. Then where move? Again, question arises where I have to move. So already said that it is a follow the minimum cost value. So again you have to move from S to B to E. S to B to E. Value is 16 and E move through C. But one question arises here. Initially, I have to follow one path. Initially, in a starting point, S to A cost is 16. And here also S to B to E cost is 16. So, same cost value, both paths are considered. So, that means we have to first explore this path and next explore this path. Okay. So, first explore S to A. So, A to A, if decide S to A path follow, then we have to move from A path, A node divided into two part value. First is D and another is C. So, which path is follow again? So, value is find out here. Here value is find out and value is 21 and 20. If you follow D path, then value is goal cost value is 21 and C path goal cost is 20. Again explore S to B to C path, S to B to E path, and then you consider BE. E vary. E is a move from C. Through E, we have to move C direction. So C direction, it is value is 16. It is a very lower amount regarding to the another part. That means 21. If comparison 21, it is a greater than 16. So this path I have to follow. So you have to follow this path and if then C, so C to move goal node. This is my C to E to C, E to C here, SB to C, C to through G, M to C through the G is 18 and SBEC, G is value is 17, final value is 70 we have to find. So in that process, we have to find the A star value. Okay. Next, difference between A star and AO star. AO star is also part of the advanced version of AO star and it is the include some optimal solution and some exact solution. It is a depend upon and or function. So here discuss about the difference between the A star and AO star. So some definition. First is type of problem. Which type of problem it is a solve? Path finding and decision making. A star is used path finding and star is a decision making. Graph type. It is a simple graph and is the AND OR graph. Already discussed. Consider one path at a time and consider multiple path and combinations. That means it is the difference between in exam point of view. Sometimes a question arises related to the A star and AO star. A star basically most important point of view related to the your numerical part and A star difference. Next is decision making. Considering one path at a time, but you consider multiple path and combinations. Complexity is the less complexity, the more complexity because it is a work on the AND OR condition. AND OR condition, just we have say that if two decision is depend upon the two conditions. Okay. Next, it is the user math solving, GPS navigation, game strategy, complex problem solving. It is the main part of the A star and AO star. Next is related to the information extraction. Information extraction, basically it is the man goal to is the find out. Here mentioned some definition, so I have to read that. Just is a in a exam purpose of you, only definition are asking sometimes, but here just explore some points here. Information extraction. Main goal is to find out meaningful information from the document set. I is one type of IR. I automatically gets structured information from a set of unstructured documents or COPs. I focus more and more on text that can be read and written by human and utilize them with the NLP. But information retrieval system find information that is relevant to the user's information needs and that is stored in the computer. It returns document to text unstructured from a large set of corpus. That means in whole definition related to the information attraction. Information attraction means if you type one sentence related to your cricket, related to your meeting related. If sometimes you had some mails are coming in your email ID and you have to check mail, but you not read the whole mail, but it's only related to the important values, such that your mail is regarding to a meetings, so you are not read whole values, just read about the only timing, which time meeting are organized and what agenda, not read all values. So information, unstructured information to find structured information, that is the information extraction. Because some different mails are there, in different points are mentioned your mail ID, but you have to only extract only information structured value. So here same values here mentioned same, and is the one main function or retrieval and information retrieval. Just one line I have to define the retrieval value. Retrieval value, suppose you have to search about the Sachin Tendulkar related information for cricket. Just you put on the Google and some different messages are there. It is only retrieve that message, so it is used in your information. It is works using your works. Only retrieval and it is relevant to your information. So some difference between given here. First is document retrieval, feature retrieval. It is a text value retrieval, information retrieval, but it is basically text value data retrieval and feature retrievals. Information extraction is a feature retrieval. It's a set of relevant documents. It is provide the set of relevant documents, written facts out of documents. The goal is to find document that are relevant to user information needs. Goal is extraction, pre-specify feature from document or display informations. Real information buried inside document, and just here first you have discussed about the long listing of documents. Use many search engine, Google search engine typically use a bag of words model to the source of text and mostly use the theory of information probability aesthetic. And that is just opposite related to the information. Extraction information from within the documents, aggregate over the entire set, using database systems to enter extracted features automatically, and last point is typically based on the some form of semantic analysis of the source text. Okay, thank you.